Right now, while you're watching this video, around 1 million plastic bottles are being sold somewhere in the world. Not per hour, not per day, every single minute. You probably used one already today. Maybe you're holding one right now. But do you know where it came from? One engineer, a simple kitchen, a plastic bottle, and one experiment that didn't go as planned. That one moment turned into one of the most produced objects in human history. And it came with a cost no one expected. To understand why the plastic bottle changed everything, you first need to understand what the world looked like before it. For thousands of years, people stored liquids in whatever they had. Clay jars, animal skins, hollowed-out gourds. In ancient Egypt, wine and oil traveled in heavy terracotta amphorae, fragile, breakable, and often heavier than the liquid inside. Then came glass. The first glass bottles appeared in Venice in the 1400s. But they were luxury items. An ordinary person couldn't afford one. Sometimes, the bottle cost more than what you put inside it. By the 1800s, glass became cheaper. Mass-produced bottles appeared for beer, medicine, and soda water. But glass had one fatal weakness. It broke. In factories, in transport, in kitchens. Every broken bottle was wasted money. So companies began searching for an alternative. In 1907, Belgian chemist Leo Baekeland invented Bakelite, the first fully synthetic plastic, hard, heat-resistant, perfect for phones and radios, but completely useless for bottles. Over the next 40 years, scientists created dozens of new plastics, but none of them could hold a carbonated drink. The pressure caused them to swell and fail. Something different was needed. 1967, Wilmington, Delaware, an engineer at DuPont named Nathaniel Wyeth is sitting in a meeting. Someone asks, "Why don't we sell soda in plastic bottles?" "They'd explode," someone answers. Everyone laughs and moves on. Wyeth doesn't laugh. He takes the question home. That same evening, he walks into a store, buys a plastic detergent bottle, empties it, fills it with ginger ale, screws the lid on, and places it in the refrigerator. The next morning, he opens the fridge, and the bottle is stuck. It had swollen so much overnight that it was wedged solid between the shelves. The problem was confirmed. Now, he needed a solution. It took him 6 years. The breakthrough came from something unexpected. Nylon thread. Wyeth knew that stretching nylon aligned its molecules, making it much stronger. So he wondered, what if you could stretch plastic in 2 directions at the same time? He designed a special mold, a preform, shaped like a test tube with a patterned structure. When plastic was formed, the molecules aligned in multiple directions. Then he used a new material, PET, light, clear, flexible, and strong. In 1973, Nathaniel Wyeth received the patent. The first plastic bottle that could hold soda without exploding finally existed. For years, companies watched carefully. Plastic was cheaper, plastic was lighter, but people trusted glass. Would they switch? In 1978, they did. Coca-Cola and Pepsi both moved to plastic bottles, and everything changed. A glass bottle weighed almost as much as the liquid inside. A plastic bottle weighed almost nothing. Cheaper shipping, less breakage, easier to carry, and something else changed. As before, companies collected bottles, washed them, and reused them. Now, the bottle became disposable. Use it, throw it away. And quietly, responsibility shifted from the company to the consumer. By the late 1980s, plastic bottles were everywhere. And then, something unexpected happened. People started buying water. Before that, no one bought water. But then, models in New York began appearing with bottles of Evian, not as a product, but as a symbol, like sunglasses, like a handbag. The message was clear. Bottled water means health. It means status. It means purity. And people believed it. By 2016, bottled water sales surpass soda in the United States. Nathaniel Wyeth died in 1990. He never saw what his invention would become. Today, 1 million plastic bottles are sold every minute. Around 480 billion every year. Less than half are ever recycled. A single bottle takes up to 500 years to decompose. Every bottle ever thrown away still exists somewhere. It's just smaller now, microplastic. In 2018, scientists tested bottled water. They found microplastics in 93% of samples. The same water sold as clean, as pure, as safe. Producing one bottle uses thousands of times more energy than tap water, and a large part of it comes from oil. Some scientists say this may be the largest slow oil spill in human history. But here's something the most people don't think about. What makes the plastic bottle so powerful is not just the material, it's the idea behind it. Convenience. The ability to carry something, use it once, and forget about it. That idea changed everything. Because for the first time, a container was no longer something you kept. It became something temporary, something disposable. And that small shift quietly changed human behavior. We stopped thinking about objects as things we reuse, and started treating them as things we replace, again and again and again. And over time, that behavior spread far beyond bottles, into packaging, into products, into everyday life, all from one simple invention. And if you think about it, this isn't just about plastic bottles. It's about how quickly small ideas can scale. One invention, one decision, repeated billions of times. That's how something small that becomes global. Not instantly, but gradually, quietly, until one day, it's everywhere. And by then, it's already too big to ignore. So, next time you pick up a plastic bottle, don't just see it as something simple. Take a moment and really look at it, because behind that shape is an idea, an invention, that made life easier, faster, and more convenient, but also created something we're still trying to understand and still trying to fix. Because sometimes the smallest changes create the biggest consequences. And once you notice that, you start to see the world differently, even in something as ordinary as a plastic bottle.